A very good afternoon to everyone. Is it audible, ma? This session is all about machine learning using Python, and so I will start the session within 3 minutes. Okay. Good afternoon, ma. Good afternoon, everyone. ఆల్రెడీ స్టార్ట్ అయింది మాట్లాడు స్టార్ట్ అయింది ఏం కావాలి ఇప్పుడు నీకు నాకేమొద్దు ఓకే కదా టూ స్ట్రీమ్స్ రన్ అవుతున్నాయి కదా
అయిందా
Very good afternoon, everyone. This is B. Srilekha from pantechelearning, Amirpet, Hyderabad. I would like to welcome you all on this wonderful session under the caption of Machine Learning Using Python. As you all know, this webinar is being conducted on behalf of PDEA's College of Engineering, Manjari, Pune, with Pantech Learning on the behalf of respected convener and the coordinator of BDEA's College of Engineering. Department of Information Technology is one of the best reputed college. Now, coming to Pantech e-learning. Pantech e-learning is learning redefined, which enlightens your career with digital e-learning expert experience and certified courses. Hone your skills with practical approach. It is having your branches all over India. Right from the beginning, Pantech is being focused on the trending technologies like domains of machine learning, deep learning, IoTs, embedded systems, electricals and VSLI. So, today's topic is machine learning using Python, right? And now we will discuss about artificial intelligence, because machine learning is the branches of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, uh, artificial intelligence is the ability of a computer or robot controlled by a computer to do tasks that are usually done by the human beings, because they require human intelligence and discriminate, because we are using this artificial intelligence to train the system, to train the robots and to perform the human intelligent tasks. Controlling machine, it is nothing but controlling machine towards understanding human intelligence. Artificial intelligence is a bridge between art and the science, in a way that creating tools for artists to experiments within creative in a ways become available. So artificial intelligence is used to create different types of tools to create the arts. Nowadays we are using what to say, this paint tool in our systems, in our labs, no, that all created to create the infrastructure in the visualization form. And in sciences, artificial intelligence is used to read the brain sensors, brain nerves, how the brain nerves are reacting, and how to it is calculated by how the machine is calculated, these all things. And regarding the artificial intelligence is this. Artificial intelligence is nothing but the ability of a computer or a robot to controlled by a computer to do number of tasks like human beings. Okay. Now coming to see. Coming to history of artificial intelligence. The history of artificial intelligence begins years ago. There were stories, myths, rumors of artificial beings graced with intelligence and consciousness by the master craftsmen. Okay. In 1915, John McCarthy and Marvin Minsky started the MIT Artificial Intelligence Lab with $50,000. So these two people have started the Artificial Intelligence Lab with with the with the fund of $50,000. Okay, sorry for the inconvenience. Uh, the field of artificial intelligence research was found at a conference on the campus of Dartmouth College in the summer of 1956. So, the research field of AI was started in the summer vacation of 1956. And and some an ancient wish to forgive the gods. This was a book written by the author Pamela McCorduck based upon the AI. So, coming to the machine learning, what is machine learning and how machine works? See, we learn based upon the past experiences, whatever the experiences we are facing from the childhood. Based upon the we by birth only we can't walk and we can't run. So we will learn slow by step by step by falling down and crawling, and we will learn the things. And some experience also when the fire is coming, we are not for first time we will not accept for first time means when the in childhood, if mother tell us also, we will catch the fire. After the fire, after we are getting the injury to hand by fire, then only we will listen, we should not touch, we will it will get pain. So based upon the past experiences only human beings will learn. But how can machine learn? Based upon the past experiences they will not learn, because they didn't have any memory power or any system which is human intelligence is not there. We have to create that by instructions. So machine follows instructions which are given by the human beings. So introduction of machine learning. Machine learning is the use and development of computer systems that are able to learn and ex- adapt without following explicit instructions, by using algorithms and statistical models to analyze and draw influence from pattern in a data. So, machine learning is a branch of computer science which focus on the use of data and algorithms. So, now it is machine learning is to train the system, or train the when we are training the system, it is called as model. Okay, by different algorithms is nothing but we are giving the human intelligence, the intellectual activity into the system or into a robot. So we are creating a brain sensor, we are creating the ability to think, or ability to run the functions which are run the instructions we are given to the system. So based upon the data and the algorithms are nothing but whatever the functions, whatever the brain sensing or brain intelligence we are giving to the system which are learnt by the human beings. So, and it is an application of AI that provides systems the ability to automatically learn and improve from the experiences. So we are importing different types, we are importing different types of functions, or different types of algorithms, or based upon the instructions it can improve, and also it can get the experience from what it is learning. Okay, and machine learning focuses on the development computer programs that can access data and use it learn from themselves. So now it is learning from the data which we are giving, and it can after training the system it can execute it by itself. Okay, So what is machine learning? Program a computer to optimize performance standards by using past experience. We are training the system based upon the old data or labeled data. And machine learning is a branch of AI. Has it old artificial intelligence has many branches like deep learning, machine learning, deep learning, machine learning, etc. So here we are it one of the branch of artificial intelligence. Calculation of algorithm allows computer to develop. Then calculating of algorithms allows computers to develop behavior based upon the real data. So algorithms which are we are importing to the system, which are we are importing to the model, it develops the behavior of the system and it executes the data in the real-time applications. Highlights of algorithm. See here we are taking the rules and the data from the Excel sheet and based upon see the rule I think then x is equals to x into 2. So here x value will be imported and so it calculates the system by applying different algorithms. Terminologies. Data sets a set of data examples that contains feature important to solving the problems. This is the data set. We are assigning this data set which is called as also known as labeled data or unlabeled data. We are giving the data to the system or we are giving data as input, and so that based upon the data only it will help to solve the problems, what we are having, what we are facing. So to rectify the problems the data set is used. Features. Important pieces of data that help us understanding a problem. They are fed into a machine learning algorithms to help it to learn. So features, whatever the algorithms we are importing, and based upon the different algorithms and based upon the different python attributes we are using, it is helping to learn different types of what different types to execute the code, or in what way it has to execute. These are the features. So model, the representation in the representation of a phenomena that a machine learning algorithm has learned. Model means, now machine learning we have in machine learning we have different types of algorithms like a random tree forest or decision making tree, KNN and CNN, and we have Navis bias and linear regressions, linear classifiers. We have different types of algorithms. So when we are importing the different types of algorithms, each algorithm it trains the system, so while training the system which we are importing, where the system we are importing, the system learn from the algorithms, so it is called as model. Okay. Real-time applications of machine learning. Machine in real-time applications we will use in Facebook, Finance and Netflix. In Facebook's means we will post different types of posts, and we will have a different mutual friends. In Instagram also we will in Instagram we will have different friends, and which are very mutual to us, and similar friends we will when we have similar friends now, it will indicates that this so and so person is friend to you and friend to other person, which is also who is also friend to you. So it will show in that form. And also when you like a post in Instagram or in Facebook, when you like a post, no, it so when you like the post, when your friend is also liked by the post, so it will show so and so person liked, so and so person in your friends list was liked. So it is also based upon the machine learning only. It is a real time applications which we do by the executing different types of codes. And fine art, machine learning algorithms has helped reveal previously unorganized influences between art. So now creating different types of what how to design, what color to print, what color to dump in the picture, and how to create arts. These are also designed by using applications of machine learning. And Netflix predicts the rating, and individual will give a movie when which they haven't even watched it, based upon the previous movie ratings made by them. So different types of movies we are seeing nowadays, like where in Netflix we are watching n number of movies, right? So n number of movies, but we didn't give it is not yet released also, but we will get a rating of the certain movies, that movies. So here how we will get that movies review? It is based upon the actor or actress which is act in the previous movies, and whatever the director's concept in whatever the director or whoever the director or producer has in the previous movies, who has done the previous movies, based upon the previous movies rating, the new not released movies also get the rating. Okay, these are the real time applications. And real time applications in machine learning, like Amazon, Uber, FIFA gaming. So here in Uber, real time application is used in Uber we will use the different applications, like when we log in first, it shows that in phone number or required requirements it will ask, no. So when we now only we have installed, we didn't have Uber before. So it asks whatever the requirements, it asks what is the name, email ID, what are the phone number you are going to log in. And after giving all these necessary requirements, it just sends a OTP for us. And based upon the OTP, it collects, and it automatically collects, or sometimes it is copied by us. And after we are entering the OTP, it opens. So after entering the OTP also, it sends some allowing some applications, or allowing some properties, like to access the Google location, sorry, what to say, whatever the location we are, and for where to we go, it will access the location app. And also it takes the all where you are staying, it takes. So it is all the application is based upon the Uber only. And Amazon, in Amazon the same thing, how we are login, how we are seeing the number of a list of varieties of clothes and we will buy it. So first we will go to the Amazon app and we will log in, same the process as Uber, and also we will get n number of categories, different types of categories like like shirts for men's category, women's category, and newborn baby category, and footwears, whatever the accessories we have. There are number of categories which we see in Amazon. And in Amazon, first we have to order something, so we will select whatever we will first find whatever we like, whatever the item we are going to buy. And suppose we are going to buy shoes, we will select first gender wise, or we want to buy for some brother or some sister, we will select so men's shoe or women's shoe, we will type, and it automatically shows the category of shoes. Suppose we are finding what to say, we are finding female shoe, so we are finding shoes for women's, so it will show all the types of shoes, what to say, boots or stickers, or all the types of shoes it will show. So for then we will select the, from that list we will select, from that list also we have didn't like means we will search from the new design or from the Google, and we will import, and we will ask the customer care of the Amazon. So here while asking the customer care of the Amazon, and it will go, message will send to go down, there will check if go down, Amazon go down, it does not has means they will send a message for us, and it will be prepared, manufactured, and after preparing it will send to us. This is the process of Amazon, what is going on based upon the machine learning. These all applications we will create in the backend form. And FIFA gaming, what are the games we are what to say, when the games are there, by which time when the live is going on, and so by which time we can play. This is in FIFA games. See here Uber, no, here Uber real time application suggested the drop and pick location automatically. It suggests the drop and pick locations automatically. And also and Uber shares the find the customers traveling in similar route. It also shares the, when we can also share our ride, not in bikes, in autos we can share, in cars also we can share. Same route we are going in, the same route means we can also share our seat. When means suppose we are going in auto, but auto we have 3 people's requirement, so we can't waste money, we can share the auto to and some other person, so the money will be divided. So it is also created in this, allows the booking based upon the time, distance, and prices. So based upon the distance, time, and places, it will also allow the bookings. So here coming to the FIFA gaming, VR glasses provided a highly immense gaming experience. So we will provide a game VR glasses. So when we keep VR glasses, the visualizations which are happening in front of the glasses, inside the glasses is experienced by self experienced by ourselves only. And gesture control gaming, so whatever the gestures we can control, opponent gets stronger as you process in the game. So when we get in the game, opponents will be stronger, and based upon our game also we can defeat the opponent. Okay, coming to the machine learning concept, we have two different types of machine learning concepts. Actually we have three different types of concepts. They are supervised algorithms, unsupervised algorithms, and the reinforcement algorithm. So supervised algorithms, coming to supervised algorithms, apply past information registered to the new data. So In a supervised machine learning algorithm, we will give a labeled data. We will give the data which is already inputted and which is already output, and output and input are there. It is given to the system. Based upon the data, it will give it will analyze and it will give output to us. And in unsupervised algorithm, draw conclusions for the data set. We will only give the data set, it will automatically generates the output. We will not give the we will not give the output on. So supervised machine learning, it uses labeled input and output data. The goal here is to learn the mapping, the rules between a set of inputs and outputs. So we will train the data here. Supervised machine learning, we will train the system based upon the old data, based upon the data which is based upon the labeled data. Input and output exist, so it will learn and it will execute the output when we give the new input based upon the old data. Unsupervised machine learning, here only see in unsupervised learning, here only input data is provided in the example. They are thereby no labeled examples output to aim for. It works on their own to discover the inheritance structure of unlabeled data. Here we will give different types of data which is not labeled, means which is not categorized into set of things. So here we will give an input that is with a number of examples, and here the output aims is to give the specific category of a output. So it gives the specific category which is structured in the data. So how the label data is there, it will give the output here. So supervised machine learning, someone should train the system, means supervisor should be there for the training of the system. In supervised learning, you train the machine using data which is well labeled. It means some data is already tagged with the correct answer. It can be compared to the learning which takes place in the presence of supervised or teacher. So here, see here, we are see here. So known data, here 3 apples are there. We are giving into the system, and we are giving the data set into the system. System is applied with different algorithms. So after applying different algorithms, it is known as model, and after model, it gives an response called as it gives an response, non-response, that is called as there are apples. So this is known data and this is non-response. This input data, output data is both is given by a supervisor only to the system, and it after it gives an model. System is trained with an model, and system is trained with an algorithm, and after algorithm, system is called as model, and we are giving new data here, means new question we are giving. So one apple is giving, so it should be given output, means it should predict the output based upon the old data. Here these are apples, so one apple given means what is the response? It's an apple. So it gives in this form. Whereas the unsupervised machine learning. Unsupervised learning is a machine learning technique where you do not need to supervise the model. Instead, you need to allow the model to work on its own to discover information. It mainly deals with the unlabeled data. See here, we are giving n number of clustered data, unlabeled data. Here the circles are there, squares are there, rectangles are there, n number of categories are there in one data only. So we are training a data. Here same process, we are giving an algorithm to it, and we are training with an algorithm only, not with the data here. Okay, so we are giving an already the model is getting the clustered unlabeled data, and it will give an output that the category, circles category, squares category and rectangles category are they are separately settled, separately categorized. So this is the unsupervised machine learning. Components of machine learning. Components of machine learning means representing, evaluating and optimizing. Evaluating, optimizing and representation is nothing but the cycle of machine learning. The cycle of machine learning consists of data collection, data pre-processing, data visualization, data splitting, applying of algorithms, and what to say, after applying algorithms we will get an output. So accuracy score we will get. After that we will get to a conclusion of confusion matrix. So in this representation data visualization, data pre-processing, data collection will be comes. Okay, first we will excuse me first we will go to the data visualization, sorry, data collection. First we will collect the data from different sources. So we will collect the data and we will have a form of Excel sheet format and we will assign to the system. So here after data collection, data pre-processing will be happen. Data pre-processing means what we will do, we will we will filter the data. Whatever the data we are having, we are collected, we will filter the data. From that we will remove the unimportant things. Okay, sorry, unimportant things from the data whichever is not required. And data visualization means we are having a data which is filtered data from the pre-processing process, and we will have the data in an visualization form. Means that is nothing but picture formats like graphs or histograms or heat maps. We will have the entire data in the graphs format. So this is called as data visualization. Data splitting is nothing but we are splitting the entire data. We are splitting the entire data into two parts. That is, one is training part and another is testing part. Training part is nothing but we will divide the whole data set into 80% of data, and 80% of data is used to train the system. So here that 80% of data is used to train the system, because we are using 80% of data because more than 50% of data should be used. It should more than 50% means it should get an idea that, oh, this is the data which is used to analyze, and based upon this data only I have to give the new answers, new outputs for the questions which are asked by the which are asked by the input, which are asked in the process of input. So that's why we are giving more than a 50% of data which is used to train, and less than 50% of data is given to testing process. This is processed in the supervised machine learning. So in unsupervised machine learning we will give the data and it will analyze by the algorithms, different types of algorithms, and it gives an output directly. It categorize it does categorize the specific clusters, and it gives the different different categories for whatever the categories we have. And coming to the supervised machine learning, after which data visualization, data splitting will be done. That is testing process and training process. And after training process, yes ma, You are calling me. So what is the problem? See, regarding attendance sheet, I will talk at the end of the session. Okay, and you have any doubts means you can you can answer. You can send a comment. Okay, you have any doubts means, so that I can explain with it. Okay, so coming to evaluation process means, now here we are splitting the data, and we are splitting the data and we are giving to the system. What is the training data set is there, data set we are giving to the system. So after giving to the system, we will apply different types of algorithms, means we will apply different types of algorithms to the system. Like suppose we are applying random forest algorithm to the system. So it is trained in it takes and it analyzes, and it takes the data which is labeled data, and it looks after the entire data, and after that the testing process will be given, the testing part is given to the system. Like whatever we have seen that example, no. So new question will be given to the system, means that label, from that label data only remaining 20% of testing process will be there, no. That is given to the system. So after giving to the system, it will gives an accuracy score. How the accuracy score will be get? The output, whichever the supervised machine learning means, whichever the data we are giving to the system to train the system, we will give a labeled data which consists of input and both output. Okay, output will be there and input will be there also. So based upon this based upon this data, we are training the system, and we are training the system on the basis of different types of algorithms. So algorithm, when we apply algorithm, it is helps to train the system and kept ready for the system to whatever the question we asked based upon the old data. So it gives the access, and it takes the access, and it whenever the question is asked to the system, it will gives an output. Okay, now after giving the output and after training the system, it will give an output. So we have testing process, we have input and output also, but we will compare the actual output, whichever the testing part is there, and whatever the output which is predicted by the system. So here we will compare the two parts. What is that? Actual output which is having with us, which is already existing there, and predicted input which is having. Okay, these both inputs are compared. So these both inputs are compared. So now if these both inputs are compared, based upon the SEMA, 5 samples are there. From 5 samples, the output have been all are correct. All output has 1 1 1 1 and 0. But whichever the system predicted by the output, whatever the system predicted has all 1 1, all are true, all are output has all ones only. So here from the 5 samples we have one wrong output. So from suppose these 5 samples are is equals to 100%, and now one wrong answer means the accuracy score is 80%. So the correct output was predicted by the system is 80%. So this 80% of data, 80% of accuracy score is correct, which is trained by the system. So based upon this 80% of data means we applied random forest. Random forest algorithm applied means we get the accuracy score 80%, and we applied a different one more algorithm, that is decision tree making. So here we got 60% of accuracy score, and we applied Navis bias. Navis bias we got 70% of accuracy score. So from these three algorithms, the random forest algorithm accuracy score is more. So for further uses of detecting predicting some things, predicting some output based upon the different projects, so it will give an here we will use an algorithm called as random forest algorithm. So this is the process. Optimizing is nothing but optimizing is nothing but getting an accuracy score, and confusion metrics will be there. Confusion metrics means what are the true positives, true negatives, and false positives and false negatives are given by the predicted output. So statistical method used recommended a movie on Netflix. So asking a question, anybody ask a question or anybody can answer, the best answer are voted up and raised up on the top. We have concepts or components of artificial intelligence in different streams such as sociology, psychology, physiology, and computer science, maths, biology, and neurosciences. Industries which will benefit because of machine learning and artificial intelligence. So in finance industries, AI advisors will soon replace human advisors as computer systems, and they will scan tenth of thousands of enterprises to make quick requirements. Okay, like credit card fraud detection, and what is the credit scoring. These are finance, based upon the finance issues, we will replace the human advisors, human assistants will be replaced, and we will placed by the computerized systems, and we will train them by different algorithms, and it will make the robotic generation. And health scheming of individual genomes and comparing them to a large data set will allow doctors and AI boards to predict the probability of contracting a particular disease and a remedy to treat it when it is appears. So now COVID is came. So now we got COVID. We don't know how many people are how many people are got COVID. We can't what to say, we can't every time we can't go each and every person, and we can't check every details. Okay, so we have a list, we have a Excel sheet format, we have a data set of the number of peoples and number of samples. So with the name, age, what are the symptoms, cold or headache or so and so, and what is that body temperature, and whatever the COVID symptoms are there, it will be in the data set format, and whatever the if we will assign the system as, if cold is there or if fever is there, it will be detected as positive. Okay, so based upon this data set, we will give an output called as positive or negative COVID. So in these cases means number of peoples are there, how will doctor go and check each and each person? We can't treat the persons individually, so based upon this, in healthcare centers it will be used. And use case examples and open assistant. It is Open Assistant is an open source artificial intelligence system. It is built with Arch Linux, and it acts as an visual assistant and do not require the internet to function. It is an open source for using the systems. Okay, and what is the future of artificial intelligence? How artificial intelligence is used in the future? Driverless cars. In some movies we are seeing driverless cars which are controlled by the remote system only, but not the toy cars. We are controlling the real cars also by with the remote systems, and what to say, by visualizations, means it can detect the road, and it can detect the vehicles, it can detect the persons by the visualizations what are detected by the cars, and it will travel, and it will go, it will car takes a ride in the without the driver. So this is our future generation, artificial intelligence. And smart houses, smart homes is nothing but automatically when we enter into the room, lights will on, and the washing dishes, washing now, washing machine is a automatical washing machine we will have. The smart houses, smart environment in the houses will be created. Identifying tumors, identifying tumors means identifying different types of diseases what we have, what we are existing in our body, and we have disease or not, it will be identified based upon different algorithms and different functions we will have. Three primary challenges of machine learning system design. So decomposing system, data and development, de-employment. Decomposition means about understanding the function behavior of what an app or services does, and how it does it. So whatever the app we are using, and whatever the behavior is done by the system is designed by the decomposition. And data, any kind of data is assigned, whatever the data is used, we can assign to the system, so that based upon the data only we will get the different types of outputs. De-employment, it refers to the application of a model for prediction using a new data. The data is organized and presented. So de-employment is nothing but analyzing the data. So it will be analyzed the data, and it will give the output for us. Okay, so this is about machine learning, what we are using, how we are using. So we will discuss tomorrow what is a python, how the python is used in machine learning, we will discuss tomorrow. Okay, here now I will stop the session here, and if anyone has any doubts you can pin me in comment box, so that I will reply. And if you have any doubts or anything, I will reply. Okay, so attendance list, we will send attendance list and some links tomorrow by the end of the day, sorry, by end of the session. Tomorrow also we have the session, right? We will send the attendance list, attendance link form. Other than attendance, okay, do we get a certificate for this? Yes, completed two sessions, attending two sessions, you will get a certificate. Any more queries, ma? Any more attendance links, ma'am? Do you get the supervised machine learning, right, ma? Venkata Siva, do you get it? PPT, we will not share the PPT, ma. You can note it down, or you can take the screenshots. Today no attendance. Today and both tomorrow we will take both. We will have attendance at tomorrow only. Okay. This session and tomorrow session we will have both. Okay. No inquiries. Registration link. Regarding what, my registration link? Okay. Thank you. So any queries ma, so that you are Vegadananta, you are interested in what ma, taking projects, or you want to learn something? No ma, you can't find the recording sessions. If you want the recording sessions, you can pin to the number which is in the form, I think so, or else I will give a number. You can pin it. We can't give the recording sessions ma. You need to buy the recording sessions only. Ma'am, can you tell us please, ma'am? No, actually we are not providing recording sessions. Ma'am, can we have certificates for this session? Yeah, sure, ma'am. We will provide soft copies for you all. So the difference between supervised and unsupervised machine learning is we are giving the label, we are training the system for supervised machine learning. Means based upon the experience which we are facing and which we are giving the what to say, which we are we are learning the based upon the experiences only, no. In such a way, supervised machine learning, we will give the data which consists of input and output. Tomorrow I will show you in the practical hands-on session ma. So tomorrow you will get it clear. And supervised means labeled data is given. So we will give the whatever the categories which we are which it want to give the result about it, give the output about it. But whereas supervised machine learning, we will not categorize, we will not give the specific categorization of this is the circle, this is the, but it will based upon the different types of cluster of data, it will say, it will select the data and it will assign the neat labeled data. This is unsupervised machine learning. Okay, send your mail id Vedanta. Okay, thank you. Thank you for tomorrow session. Time for tomorrow session is at I will talk with ma'am and I will say ma, but it will be around 11:30 only. I will talk with ma'am and I will say update tomorrow schedule please. Okay, I will talk with ma'am and I will say thanks ma'am, thanks. Tomorrow what time? Okay ma, I am going to end the session and last but not least, I would like thank PDEA's College of Engineering members for associating with Pantech learning platform and conducting such technical webinars which will be utilized to all the students who willing to learn something technical knowledge. And also thank you all for the participants who made this session successful. And at last, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Okay, we will send the link ma about the project about the certificate, so you can take the certificates from the link. For project we have to buy, yeah ma, you have to buy the projects, whatever the projects you have to buy ma. Okay, thank you ma, we will meet again tomorrow. Attendance link also tomorrow only ma. Okay, thank you.